where to start with this, so I'm just going to see what unfolds. You know, sometimes I feel a little bit crazy. I know it sounds weird. Sometimes I feel like I'm out of my head. And for a lot of people that probably won't make an absolute whole lot of fucking sense, but it came about feeling like I could never really be accepted. Like, you know, so crazy that people would just, you know, not understand me. And it was like this anxiety, was anxiety, but just in a different form. And then, you know, then you have depression, you know, and look, it's a word that's used very, very frequently and very, very flippantly, I think. And, you know, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I think the easiest way to describe depression is when you want to kill yourself. And I think even when it goes, there's always that fear that it'll come back. And it's not sadness. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, you're fucking depressed as all fuck, but, you know, sadness is, like my friend Amber Hawken was speaking about yesterday, you know, it's an emotion, so it has, you have the potential of going, okay, why do I feel sad? Where in depression, you don't really have that conscious ability. You know, it's like, I feel like dying. And it's as simple as it is. And as simple as it is to say, I feel like dying and I don't want to die. So what do I need to do? And I guess that was my point for me, you know. And it's not to say that it hasn't come back, you know. It was just recently I was just in an absolute world of absolute disarray because I felt it, you know. I felt that it was there. And I was talking to my beautiful friend Kurt, the meditation mechanic, again, you know, sound healing, so good. He's such a beautiful man, you know. He goes to me, whatever, and you know, and that's the thing with depression, you know, that's the thing with these taboo subjects, is that no one really talks about the fear of dying, you know, or the fact that you sometimes don't feel that great and want to die, you know. You can't explain it. It's a scary discussion, absolutely, 100%. It's scary, for sure. But it needs to be had. And I said to my friend Kurt, I said, you know, what about when you think about suicide? And he goes, well, that's duality. That's where your mind is in two places, or it's not real, you know. But I guess, you know, maybe we just need to talk about it more. I don't know. I want to talk about it more. I want people to understand that it's just a moment in time, and that it isn't real. Like Kurt said, it's not real. It feels real. It feels so real, but it's not real. It's not real. It feels so real, but it's not real. And I want that anyone who feels like dying to ask themselves, do they want to die? You know, like, really, do you want to die? Do you want to feel like that? And then if the answer's no, you go get help, you know, because that's what I had to do. I had to go get help because I didn't have the ability to get myself out of it on my own. Now when it comes back and it raises its weary head, you know, I understand what it is. And I understand that it's a moment in time, and I just have to do whatever I need to do to kind of make myself feel okay again. And if I need to go see someone, I need to go see someone too, you know, and that's okay, because whatever. You know, your mind is such a powerful thing. It can create so much if it wants to, if you allow it. And I'm not saying that, you know, depression is something that you allow 100%. I'm not saying that. Absolutely not, because I think it happens for a reason. You don't understand at the time, but it happens. And it happened for me for a reason, for sure. It got me out of my shit, for sure. But when you're in it, you don't understand it. And I guess it's about, you know, talking about it. It's about saying, you know, God, when I said to Kurt, I feel like dying, you know, it's such a weird thing to say out loud. It's like I just felt shame that I felt like that, you know. Why did I feel like shame? It wasn't something I actually was controlling. It was just like this feeling. And it's just about going, it's okay. You know, you have support around you. You're going to be good. You're all G. It's just a moment in time. Even though that moment feels like a fucking eternity, all it's saying is, go get help. All it's saying is, hey, I need some support now. I need some love. I need to look around and outside my vision. It doesn't mean that you go on antidepressants or you go do whatever. It just means you go get support. You go find out what the fuck is causing you to feel like that. That's what it's about. It's nothing other than that. Sure, some people need westernized cultures to get out of it, but you have the strength, and that's what this kind of absolute adverse kind of feeling shows you, is that you have the strength. All you need to do is understand that you can take the steps and you can find a solution. 100%. Look outside the box. Don't put a band-aid on it. Find the root cause. Anyway, I think that's enough for me. It's all very deep this morning. Love you long time. Hope you're having a rockin' Tuesday. Bye, beautiful people.